Yeah.
I think this are these scandals in the sense that they accentuate the hatred and they concretize the hatreds that people feel. And what's interesting is but a lot of people are realizing. I mean, we had Jimmy Savile in.
I try to mind my own business, but it sounds like the neighbor's over there beating the shit out of his dog. He was scaring the cat even. So we're at 26 minutes into this daily routine, and I'm just noting that I just heard this next door.
The witness was now at the center of this case. He was a Bosnian intelligence officer. He said he did report it back then. And the Italian intelligence military police came back and said, this won't happen again.
Right.
So there was a
So they
cover-up.
acknowledged it happened.
They acknowledged it happened, and they said, we closed the route, it's not going to happen again. And then it was shut down. As far as I know, at least, I haven't done a deep dive into it. There's me versus the Epstein class. I think it really sums it up. It sums up how people feel. I mean, and the fact that it falls into this general mood of radicalization. And I think, I mean, we get to this, but it's an important part of the revolutionary process.
Yeah.
I think this are these scandals in the sense that they accentuate the hatred and they concretize the hatreds that people feel for the system, because it proves everything they could feel somehow, but they couldn't really put a finger on, you know, of how criminal, how rotten this whole thing is. And what's interesting is this is not an isolated case.
No.
You know, and another interesting, as you say, you know, 20 years ago, people say, oh, this is just a bad person. But a lot of people are realizing it's not. And I think that reveals a very high level of consciousness. Because if we look at history, there's a lot of this stuff going on. I mean, we had Jimmy Savile in...
I try to mind my own business, but it sounds like the neighbor